Okay, welcome to the Wednesday Masterclass. As you already know, each Wednesday we choose a topic, but also we choose some top class expert speakers to share with us the knowledge, the expertise, the experience, and everything. So let's start with our speakers, because now they have, I believe they are the best experts in this, because it's not just about writing your own book. Oh my God, they managed to help my ladies to get their chapters down on time. We put a deadline, and we put the book launch, we put the target, and we make it happen. And we tell the ladies, you are not going to mess it up with us. We are going to do it together. So, Kicki, let's start with you. What happens when you are in a call with a lady and she has told you that, oh my God, I've been for years and years and years since I was a kid dreaming to write a book, but I don't think I'm ready yet. What is your answer?
Well, first of all, Mirela, I always want to know a little bit more about the person I'm talking to, because it's very important to get to know not only what they're doing right now in their lives, but what kind of mental state they are in. Because that's one of the reasons that we don't move on to the next level, where we actually start doing something. And just by having that casual conversation in the beginning, I usually find out a lot. And you know, everyone has an intriguing story. Everyone has something to share. But we are not always aware of how intriguing our stories are. So we need someone else sometimes to pull that little thing out from within and say, my God, have you experienced this? And you haven't shared it in this way? You know, if you share it, it's going to help a lot of people. If you share it, it might be just one person that says, those words in your chapter actually changed my life. So, you know, by listening to these ladies, you know, I always end up smiling, because I say, okay, that's why she's been carrying this seed inside, wanted to write, but never stepped out, you know, into the unknown, because it does feel like the unknown at times, and actually did something about it. So the casual conversation leads into something else.
Well, yeah, this is how it starts, because as you were mentioning, Kicki, I have also listened so many voices of these women who are worried, who are terrified to start telling the truth. And sometimes I hear like, yes, but I'm not ready. And then when I try to find why they are not ready, is because they think that, oh, if I start talking now, other people can get hurt, other people can get disturbed and disrupted. I'm not sure how much I should discover. I'm not sure how much I should share. So where is the cutting line, Giovana?
Well, I believe, Mirela, I have experienced so far talking with so many ladies, doing the interviews. I believe that there is a lot of limiting beliefs when it comes to write something. They believe, okay, writing a book is so big, is something that I can even imagine do it in myself. But then I keep talking with them, and I can see that they have this mindset that limit them all the time to write something. Then one of the questions I ask is, I say, do you have an experience? Do you have an experience in something? Have you been working in something? Do you have something to teach? Do you have any story to tell? Because we all have our stories. We all have our experience in the process. And some of them have many obstacles in the way, and somehow they could manage and just to put themselves in a better position in life. That's a beautiful story to share. So you can share in different ways. You can share something you want to teach. You can share something that you have experienced by yourself, or you can share something that perhaps, you know, it's just a story of it's a mission or whatever you have in your mind. But try to keep that limiting belief that you have, that you cannot write a book, keep it away, because it's limiting you so much. When ladies come and they start writing their books, you are not going to believe the beautiful stories that are there.
Yes, that's so true. That limited belief that we all face at some point of our journey, we all have been there. We had completely false belief about ourselves, about the projects that we're supposed to do, about the vision, about the dreams. And probably these beliefs were not our beliefs, they're beliefs that other people told us that we should follow. And we are very lucky now to live in an era where there are so many doors open for us. There are so many opportunities. We can learn much more, and we can be open-minded and change these beliefs and replace these beliefs, reprogram ourselves, and learn and relearn and keep moving into that direction that we always wanted to see ourselves. And if we realize that, yes, this belief hasn't helped me to not only write a book, but to share a story or to do something that serves me or other people, then we go and change these beliefs and these values. Another thing which is as big important as what we have been sharing so far is, because let's suppose that you don't want to heal anything. You are completely healed. You're healthy women, because yes, of course, there are a lot of amazing, powerful women out there that they don't need anything like this. But as I say, we always have some little unfinished business. We may think that we are powerful, but in the other side, we are vulnerable as well. And as Kicki said, vulnerability is strength. So there is nothing wrong with that. But let's suppose that we have no issues whatsoever with anything like that. Writing a book is so powerful for you standing in your power, for you positioning yourself as an expert, for you position yourself as an authority in your field. That makes a big difference between you and somebody else that doesn't have a book. And you don't need to be a writer. So there are two different things. A writer and an author, they are two different things. You don't need to be a writer, but you can be an author. And an author means that you are not writing a fiction, a novel, or a poetry. My dream always was to be a writer. I always wanted to be. I wrote my first book when I was 14 or 15, and it went hand in hand. And I published my book when I was 18, because I was so passionate about writing. And I wrote like 6 or 7 books until I really decided to become an author. I fired myself as a writer because I decided to become an author. And an author means that you don't make it up. You don't create fictions. You bring real story, real life, real experience, real expertise to your books. The how-to. This is how you become an author. You are the expert to show the how-to. And the how-to can be in everything. Even if you, let's suppose, you know how to, I don't know, how to, what do I say, to draw, or how to paint, or how to clean, or how to cook, or how to talk with people, how to communicate, how to spread positive energy. It can be anything, any kind of things that it comes to your mind and you think that is your passion and you're good at and you have been practicing all the time. That is the kind of thing that you want to share in the book. But the power of the book at the end is not just writing the book. I remember when I published my first how-to book, which was Don't Let Your Mind Go. Oh my God, it went insane. I'm telling you, I don't think there is another author in Albania that had the experience that I had ever. It just was sold out. And these people were just complaining, where is the book? I want the book. It was a good problem to have. But it's not just about writing the book. It's what is next. From the moment that you write the book, you want to turn that book into a blueprint formula where people really want more, want to dive in more. And another important thing, once you know the topic and the audience, is you definitely need to decide what are you good at. You can't speak about everything. You have to, because you may be kind of tempted to write about everything. And that was me before. I wanted, sometimes I didn't I didn't know where do I start, because I felt like I can write a book on everything. You have to put your mind. What are you good at? What is your passion? What is your drive? And what is the why? Why this book now and not later?